always tell the students that I'm recording. So let me start today's module. I am going to go through what we went through last week, just for students to understand what we have already gone through. We have understood the basics of HTML. We looked at what are tags, and I told you about opening and closing tags, which you are all now conversant with. And then we looked at, we designed a basic website last week, and we learned how to save our website using HTML. So this is how we saved our website. And then we were able to enter text, paragraphs using P and closing with P. We were able to enter a line break, which is BR. A line break forces the text to go to the next line. We were able to do bolding. We were able to do italics, we were able to do underlining, because these are the things that I want to see in your assignment. We were able to change the font sizes and the font color. And most importantly, we use the font color that, this is the font color that I asked you is most preferable, so that if it is navy, you can always change it to a particular, this is white, but you can always change this one and put a 0, changing the gradient or the color of the background. So this color, using numbers instead of like yellow and green, enables you to be able to change your website appropriately. And then we did lists, ordered lists. We did last week. We did ordered list whereby it is italic, it's Romans, and then ordered list. And then we also did ordered list in terms of alphabets, and then an ordered list, which is just bullets. And you can also use a list in terms of images. Last week, we ended by inserting images on our website, and we created the following website. This is the website we created last week. This is the website we created last week together. So it was a basic website whereby we were able to do bold, underline, italics, changing color, lists, images, and I inserted a table before we left. And then if I want to open that website, all I have to do is to notepad. Whenever you close your website, you open a notepad. I will open the notepad here. I say file, open. I will go to my here is the website. Then I'm going to go here and say all files. And then there is my website. My first, this is how the website looked like. We say this is my first website. Background color was that. The heading was heading 1, open, and heading 1 closed. Web designing for beginners. Paragraph we aligned right. And then we closed our paragraph. And then I put a line, a horizontal line. This is alignment, center. So I gave you all these. I shared with you last week. This is font color. Here is font color. And then I'm closing the font, the color there. Font color, font size, all are closed using font. Font size 2, then I've closed it there. These are ordered lists. This is now the table. Let me create another table here. So this table, as you can see, I just want to then I will start. This table starts here, table with border 1. This is the table, row, and then this is the table data, which is the column. So this is column, this is row. So this one has 1 row and 2 columns. And then I'm closing that row. And then I open another row, I put 2 columns, and then I close that row. There is the table. So I can copy this table here. I can put it down there. And then can write here web designing. Mountain tops. And then this time I put an image as my table column, but this time I can put any information which I can copy from here. Let me copy the information from here. So copy there. I'll put here overview. I'll copy this information here. I'll put it here. Okay. Then I'll come here and copy here. This is another row. These are 2 rows. And then I'm going to say Control S, that is to save. I'll come here and refresh. So there is my new table. There is my new table. Can you see this is my new table? Overview and mountain tops. But what we normally do when you're creating your website, because I would prefer, if it is possible, to make your whole website to be a table. That's what I would prefer, because that is the way you can be able to arrange your work from the beginning to the end. So what do? You go to your website here, and then you make sure that this border is 1. Let me put a border 0. Control S, I refresh the website. You see now it has 0 borders. Are we together? So that's what I want us to do on our whole website. Our website to be a table from the beginning to the end. And then we start putting information inside, so that our information is in a certain order, in a table, and the table allows us now to arrange our work. Otherwise, without a table, you'll not be able, you'll have your work looking like mine here, moving from one corner to the other corner. But once I insert tables, look at the way the work will look beautiful, because it is a table that will allow me to arrange my website. So let me show you an example of the website that I created for which I used to have my own website, but I've taken it down temporarily. This is my website which I created from. So my website, if you can see this website I created using tables from the beginning to the end, so that I'm able to put different things inside tables. Tables allows you to play around with the website. Let me see if I can see the website here. I'll give you this. So this is my HTML, heading, the title. I just want to go through this, then I'll give it to you. Okay, are we together? Can I continue? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because I don't want to talk to myself. If you have any question, you will tell me. For now, let me just talk. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, doctor, but please be a bit slower.
Okay. So I'm just going to take you through this website of mine. Then I will give you HTML. Then you'll play around with it. I'll send you this HTML. So this is my HTML where it's opening, head. So this is similar to this. This is similar to this. Here. So HTML, head, and then I'm closing the head. So HTML opening there, I will close the HTML here. HTML must be closed at the end. This is the body closing at the end. If you don't close the body, your website will not be visible. Here is the body. So there are various things that must be in a website. HTML opening, HTML closing. This is the last thing you should see on a website. Head, head. Body, body. Title is within the head. And the title is the one that you see on top here, saying, this is my first website. This is the title. This is my first website. Personal development. That's my title. So if I come to my website, title, personal development. Then I have meta name. Meta name is a description of the website for any person who is interested in knowing what the website is about. You can write yours dance. Okay. Then I have meta names. Meta names are when you put your website on the, like now mine I was hosting on MWeb. I was paying 70 rands per month. Then I took a break because I want to work on the website again. If you put these ones, when you're searching on a search engine, they can use the keywords to share your website with somebody who is searching for something on empowerment, somebody who is looking for information on dancing, somebody who is looking something on motivation. Those are the keywords. So you must go to your website and copy these, put on your website and put for me the keywords that you think. If you put your website up there, somebody will search and they will get your website. Okay, those are the most important. Then I close the head. This one, I can do this one another time. Anybody who will be interested in going to advanced level. Today, I'm not going to go to that. This is a style. This is called style CSS. Style CSS, if I go to my website here, here, CSS, that's what I'm calling style CSS. Style CSS enables us. Style CSS, hello, somebody should mute their work themselves there. Style CSS is a short form. I create this notepad, I call it style CSS. Who is that who is making noise for us? Yes, style CSS is a short form. Yes, style CSS is whereby I create a separate notepad. And because I do not want to copy all this information onto my website here, because it will be too much information to say heading 1 should look like this, heading 2 should look like this. So I create a website which I call a notepad which I call style CSS. Then everything, when I put heading 1, it will read here. When I put heading 2, it will read here. You see? So when I put, you see my table, I put a margin, I put a width, so that I put a background color. So every website that I create, it will copy this website color. So style CSS enables me to have a summary, and then I stop writing this work 100 times on every website. Because you can see here, I have so many web pages. I don't want to keep repeating heading 1, heading 2, heading 3 should look like this. I create a style CSS notepad. I say, oh, heading 4 will look like this. Every heading, whenever I go to my work, I type heading 4, the computer will read this color, this size, this part. When I put heading 1, it will read Arial and that. Okay, when I read heading 1 to 4 and so forth. That is what style CSS is about. Then that is style CSS. You can copy even from mine. Then I can go now to the body. Here, I'm using this one just to be able to put like divisions of text so that I can have a main text, subtext, and so forth. So for now, I'm more interested in us understanding how to have a table within the work and then how we are going to insert our work. Here is a table. Here is another table. So I have so many tables, but I want to see the main table before we can start. Then we can copy our table and start. So this is the main table. So this is the main table there, ending. Let me see where it's starting. The table is starting here. You can see the table is saying table 100% with no borders, meaning that I am drawing a table on my computer, on this website, from here to there, 100% and with no borders. That is the table. And then from there, I can now be able to be inserting as many things as possible within that table. That's the most interesting thing about the whole idea of web designing. Web designing is about having a table. You can even have a table within a table. That's what it's all about. If you are not able to put tables within a table, that's where you can have a problem here. Let me, table. There is the first table, another table with border one, another table, here they are, another table with 2 columns, another table with a border. You can add a background color to a table, as I've done on my work. You can even put a bigger border, as it is here. You can change the background text, the background color of the table, or even of a specific column. And then you can insert images as we did last week. But most important, you can put graphics on the table. You can start putting borders and width of the table so that you can see this border. This one has a height of 40 and a width of 334. Then the other one takes the rest. So more tables. So tables are the most important thing because it is within tables that we'll be able to insert our information. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to send you this, and then you're going to use it to create your own tables. So I wanted just to introduce tables, and then you tell me whether you can be able to try and look at this one together with what I will give you and improve your website using tables. How is that? Is that okay?
Yes, doctor, it's okay.
Okay, so I will send you that HTML together with the tutorial, together with mine, together with what we can attempt here. Because last time I was asking you if it is possible for you to share with me your own computer, it will be easy. Because it will be easy for me to see whether you are understanding. Is there anybody who can share their computer with us? Let me copy this. If I copy this, I can come here and insert this table here. Let me insert that table there. Then I'm going to put a border of 1. Then I'm going to say File, Save. Then I'm going to refresh my website. Look at the table. That's what I want you to do. And then you can add more columns, because once we add more columns here, we'll be able now to put links. I want us to use that one to make links now, right now. That's what we are going to do. But we might have to make the table 100% so that the table can move from one like this. See, this one is now using a style. I'll try to see if I copy this wind, whether the wind will work for us with zero spacing. But for, like, let us just start for now. I'll share with you whatever I will have done by the end of the lecture. So there is our table. So here we can now start using this one to put links so that we have more than one website. And then after that, I'll be able to remove this border if I want to. I can add more table rows. Let me add another table row. So this is a column. I want to add more. This one. I want to add more of this. Okay, let's try and see whether we can use that. And see if now we can be able to put some links there. So we have our first website. This one, I was just putting a back to top. These are links. This is a link within the website. So what I did, I went to the tutorial and I copied an image. I copied an image, I saved the image here. I have a folder called images. I saved this one. I copied from that website. I called it back to top, and then I came to my website here, and then I copied from that website and I put this. I put this hashtag top. The website itself has a problem with that top. Okay, this is what I copied. But I think there was a problem with this top. I put mine. There's something that is missing. So I put that top. I put an image, border one. I called it top.jpg, and then it is a reference within the website, so that when you scroll the website so much, the website is so long, you click there, it can take you back to top. So now let us create a second website. Who can tell us what is the most easiest way to create a second website? For those who have already created a second website, what is the most easiest? I was not even sharing. You're not telling me. Can you see this? This is what I'm calling back top. You tell me when I'm not sharing. This one is going to take me to the top. It's this. So that if your website is so long, you can always go back to top. Can somebody tell me, how do I create a second website quickly and much easier and faster? Anybody who has created a second website, how do you start so that you are faster and consistent? Sandisiwe. No, ma'am, Shilongo, how did you create your second website? Who can tell us? Are you together?
I'm here, doctor. I'm still trying to look at the video that we did last time, the recording that we did last time.
Okay.
So I have not created a second one.
Okay. No, ma'am. Shilongo, you have already done the second website. So how did you do it? Timisho? Shangaze? Shangaze? I'm talking to Shangaze. Shimiso, I see you have 2 websites. In fact, you need to have 3. So let me do this. Please, and when I'm not sharing, you let me know. I don't want to talk to myself. The most easiest ways to do that is that I will go to my website. This is the website that I've already created, the index. I'll just go to my index. I'll say File, Save As. I go to my, then I'll go All Files. This time, instead of calling it index, I'll call it About Us. And no spacing. About us.html. That's what I will do. And then I'll say File, Save. So I've automatically created a second website. If I go there, there is the second website. But unfortunately, the 2 websites will have the same color. What I can do to differentiate the 2 websites, I can go here and change the color. Let me change. I want to check the color here. Let me use this one. Let me try this color. Let me try and see what it is going to look like. I'm going to come here and change my background color. Let me make it. How many F's should that be? Again, 1, 4. These are 4. Let me make them 1, 2, 3, 4. Save. And then I refresh. You see now I have 2 websites. I have 2 websites. They look exactly the same, but they are different colors. This is this one, and then I have this one. So they are both the same, but they have different colors. That will help me to see the difference between the 2 websites. And then what do? I want to link them using here for now, so that I can move from one website to another website. So what do? Let me show you an example here. Am I sharing? Let me see whether I'm sharing. I don't know what has happened here.
No.
I'm not sharing.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
Yeah, not sharing.
Yeah, okay, let me share. Thanks. I want to open this website. These are a different one that I was attempting yesterday, because I also try to prepare myself in advance. File, open. Here we are. I did this yesterday. I'll copy this and put on what I already have now here about us. Well, let me go to our index. Let's go to our index. I'll copy this here. I'll share with you this, don't worry, even if I'm just playing around with the whole thing, I'll share with you. So what am I doing here? href is reference. This is what we need to link one website for another. So href, I want to reference this one to index.html. But this time I'm not even going to the website itself. I'm going to a link which I'm going to call helpful links. So what am I going to do? I have to create another one which I'm going to call helpful links in my index. This is, now I have two websites, index and about us. I want somebody to click, when they click on in my website called about us, they'll be taken to index on helpful links, which I can find on the tutorial. There's the helpful links. So the helpful links, it takes you here is helpful links. That's what I put on this one on about us, helpful links, and then I have to copy this on my index. You see, now I'm working on two websites, about us and index. I go here on index, and put so I'll come here and I'll put it there. You see? So this is my index website that we are working with. I've put helpful links. Then I save, and then I have here in my about us, helpful links. So I've linked the two. Then I'll come and refresh. And then I'll refresh this one as well. So when I click here, where will it take me? It will take me to this website, helpful links. And then I can always go back. I click there, it takes me there. Then you can put some helpful links here on food, clothing, shelter, and so forth. So I've already linked these two websites, but I haven't linked them on top here, but I've linked them through there. So what I'm doing is that I'm just basically showing you how to link one website to another website. So if that is what I have done, can somebody tell me what I need to do to link these two websites? Because you've seen what I've linked them internally, but now I want to link them here. Anybody tell me? What do I need to link the two websites? Just guess. Norma. Who can guess? Simisho. Sandisiwe. Sandisiwe?
Yes, doctor. Yes, I'm here,
How do I
doctor.
link the two websites? Because I've shown you an example. You can even guess. Look at the way I linked them internally. How did I link them internally? I came to index. Just look at this. I came to index. I put this. Can you see that? Sandisiwe?
Yeah, yes, I can see.
On index, yeah? And then what did I do on about us? I came and put this. Look at that. Look at the way they are talking. You see? So what am I going to do now to link the two websites? Because that's a link already.
if you like copy and paste the link for the second one on the first one.
Yes.
Yeah, I think yes, I think you can do that.
Yes.
I'm not sure.
Exactly. Exactly. So all I need to do is to copy this and copy this, provided they are both talking. Can you see that? What I do here, I do there. And then they will be able to. So let me copy this. Let me copy this and go here. About us. Let me paste it here. Let me paste that one there. I want to do like this. I'm going to remove helpful links because now I don't need helpful links, okay? I don't need helpful links anymore. I don't need this anymore. Okay? And then what am I going to do here? Tell me. I'm going to call that one home page because index is home page. Is that okay? I'm going to call it home page. Let's try. Because this is the reference. This is going to take me to index.html. Control S, and then I go here and refresh. I refresh. Here. You see, it's taking me to the home page. I've already now linked. I've linked about us. Now about us is linked to the index. You see that? Yes. About us is linked to the index. Okay, now tell me. I want to link index to about us. Tell me. I've linked, look here, I've linked about us. I've closed the wrong one. Let me open the file, open. You see, I've linked about us, index to about us. Now tell me, what am I supposed to do here to link index to the other one? Please tell me, what am I supposed to do here? Anybody? Anyone? Have you followed what I've done the first one? This website is called About Us. Can you can see what I've done? I put index.html on About Us notepad. Is that okay? Can I hear a yes?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay, so I want to put now index to take me to About Us. What am I supposed to do? I copy. I can copy this, isn't it? I copy this. I put it here. Which name will I call this one instead of index? I'll call it this name. You must call it exactly the way this one looks like. I'll call it that. You see that? So now I'm going to move from index. Index will take me to About Us. File, save. Refresh. Look. Okay, this is not supposed to read the home page. Here it's supposed to read About Us. You see? So now it's going to take me to About Us. Why is it not taking me? Maybe I did not copy the right name. Yes, I copied the wrong one. I'm supposed to copy this. You see the difference? Yes. If you make a mistake in terms of what you have copied, it won't work. I'm on index. Who can tell me what is the problem here? Can you see this? Can you see that? This is not the same.
Yeah, it's not the same as the other one.
This word, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. I must come here and copy exactly. I'm happy we can see that as it is, because yes, there. Because I had copied the wrong one. Then I say Control S, then I come here and then I refresh. You see, now it's working. Now it's working because I have used. Then if it has taken me, then I can go back. About us, home page. About us, home page. You see that?
Yes.
Yes. So now, let us now together create a third website. Please, I want you to take me through. Tell me what I need to do. I want to be able to be taught by you for a change. I want us to create another website which we are going to call More Information. Let us, I need to ask to create a website which we are going to call News Dance. I want us to create dance.html together. Please take me through the process, please. Anybody. What do I do? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Please, let's do it together. So that when we build together, it becomes easier for you to do alone. There's nothing as good as doing by yourself. I like the struggle. If you don't struggle together with us, you struggle alone. So you better expose your fears, then we expose our talent and we bury our fears together. So let me start. Norma, help me to create a third website.
Yes, doctor.
Okay, what do I start? I'm listening. I will listen and you talk, yeah?
So you're gonna start by opening the brackets and write HTML and close them.
Which is, I want a shortcut. Already I have two websites. I want a shortcut to create a third website quickly.
So we must copy and paste.
Yes, I can copy and paste, or I can file, save as, isn't it? I call it dance. It's much quicker if I copy here. I call it dance.html. And then I save. It is much faster. And then I can come and change the color here. I can change the background color here and put an F. Let me just put an F here just to see whatever color it will look like. So that I will now have a third website.
Doctor?
Yes.
I have a question. So if we are creating a second website and a third website, it would, like for example, a second website would consist of the information from the first website, but with some added info. Then the third one would consist of the first and the second, but with added information.
Yeah, okay. I like that question. You know why I'm first starting by copying and pasting. I want to first copy and paste, link the three websites. I know they are communicating, and then I start changing the information. It's much easier. That's what web designers they do. It's much easier because you want to be able to be consistent. So once I create the three websites, I know they are working, the tables are working, the information is working. Now I start changing. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, they're not going to be the same, but I just want first of all to see that they are talking. I have a basic working three website. Now I change the content. The content is not going to be the same. You have to change. I'm just giving you an example, just a shortcut.
Okay, I'm answered.
Yes. Because instead of starting from the scratch again, doing HTML, and the website might be almost the same, they must share some things, then from there you start changing. That's what I'm trying to do. So let me try and see if I can give it a different color. I'm trying to look just for a shortcut. I'm looking for color here. don't know where my colors are. Do you know where the colors are? I wanted the colors for the back, the images. I don't know where the colors are. Font, let me say font. These are the colors that I want. Let me copy this. I just want to copy for a change. Yes, we are not going to do the same thing, but I just want to have an idea. Oh, stool. Maybe let me look for something easier. Something like that. All I'm doing is that I'm just having the 3 websites, which I'm going to change, and then I'm going to go now to, I want to link them. Once we link them, we'll be able to put content very quickly. So this is the About Us. It has index, and then what will be the next, what will be the next link that I'm going to put here on my website of About Us? I'm going to link it to dance, isn't it? I'm going to link it, you see here, About Us. Now I want to link it to dance. So I copy this. I can come here, and then I change this one to dance.html. And then I go to About Us. Dance classes. I would prefer to put it, I prefer to put it here. Where will I open? This is mountain tops. Where is homepage here? I don't know. Let me see. Let me put it here. We'll just do the third one together. Let me just try this one. Okay, it has gone there. So this is homepage. This is dance classes, About Us. I've already now linked this website to this About Us. I've linked it to homepage and dance. I wanted to link it here, but I'll try later. So here I'm already linked. So I want to link all the 3. What do? I want, first of all, let me first of all link them properly. I want this one to go here. Let me put it on the mountain. This is About Us. Let me remove this. I hope we are together. Let me put it here. This is supposed to be dance.html. Let me first of all do that and see. Yes, it's taking us dance, About Us. Okay. Homepage, About Us, dance. Okay, let me go here. We'll do the other one together. Let me just finish this one. I want this to replace the word. Let's see, mountain tops. Okay, you see dance, about us. So this website on about us is the one that is taking me to two places. It's taking me to index and it is taking me to dance classes. Let me change them. Then we'll do the other one together. Okay, that's what I want us to do. So do you have an idea of what I'm doing? I don't want to be alone. This website on About Us, I have linked it to homepage and dance classes. Let me remove the other links so that we can have something clear. That's what I have now. Let me remove overview. Let me leave that one temporarily. Index and dance. I've already linked two websites, index and dance on to About Us. So now somebody tell me, how am I going to do the same on the other website? What should I do on the other website on dance? What should I do to link the three? I simply copy and paste.
Copy and paste.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's why I want to tell you that if I go to my first website here, the one that I've just done with the three, this one, I would prefer even to put the website itself, that the web page itself here, which is called About Us, to have a link. So what I'm going to do is that this is table row, table data there. I want to can take this, I will delete that. I want to simplify the word. 1, 2, 3. So where there's the word links, I'll come here and copy this word About Us itself. Even though that page is the home page itself, it's this page is About Us, but I will copy and put it there. It's much easier. Then I do like that. Now I have the three links. About Us, of course, it is the same page. It can't do anything. Okay, can you see? We have now three web pages that are talking. Is that okay? Homepage, dance, About Us. That I've linked the three so that I can be able to move from there and then I go back. I go there, I go back. There it is within the same page. So what do? I'll simply copy this work which I have done here. I can even copy from here. Table 1 there to that end of the table. I copy this, I go to dance, I do the same. I paste, okay? Then I'll do the same on my index. File, open. Paste, Control S, then I'll refresh so that I'll be able to go there. They're supposed to be linked. Let me see. Index. You see, this one is linking. It's taking me there, it's taking me there, it's taking me there. But I think I still need to do the same on dance. I don't know why dance. Okay, you see now, all of them now, they can take me from one place to another, to another, to another, to another. Okay, that's how we link our web pages. Is that okay? You have an idea now?
Ye-
Yes. So
Yes.
if I go here, I open, I'll keep on taking you to different things. You'll look at the work later. If I open my website here, I'll share with, I've already shared with you this website, but I will share with you the notepad. I go and open my index. You can see here my website. I've put them, but mine, I've put them in list. Yesterday we did lists. I put my website, but lists. I've listed them. An ordered list. This one is the CSS that I told you about. I put my website in list. Now let me open the website and see how it looks like. So this is the list, so that each one of them can move into the next list instead of a table. I didn't put them in table. I put them in a list, 1, 2, 3, but horizontal list instead of a list that is going down. But you can see ours here, which I've created very well. I put them in a table, which is very good, And all I need to do now, once I'm on my table, we are happy that we have done our 1, 2, and 3. I can easily go here and remove the border. I can remove the border there. If I remove the border, I've removed the border on the About Us page. Then I will go to our About Us page. And you see, there's no table anymore. Something like that. Something like that. But I can also, if I go to home page, I still have my tables. And then now I can even go to each one of the websites. I change here and call it About Us. I'm changing the title. I save. I go to the other website. Dance. You see, this one is going to read About Us. The other one is going to read Dance. And the other one is going to read our website for beginners. So I've changed the titles. So from there, I'm now able to have 3 websites, which now I can start playing around with and changing content, adding more tables. I can try, let me see if I can be able even to put another table, and then I can put content. But before I continue, I want you to, we do a Q&A and tell me whether you understand what we have so far been doing, and whether you have any questions. Sandisiwe.
Yes, doctor. Some of the questions that I had have been answered, so I would try it and forward you my work. I'll try and connect my laptop and forward my work to you.
Okay. Nkululeko. Can you see where is Simisho? Shangaze. I don't know whether Sangaze is with us, because I wanted him to create 3 websites. Norma, you'll be able to create 3 websites from now on. Tambate. So any other question that is there any specific thing that you want me to look at, that you are interested in? Let me copy this table and see what will happen here.
Doctor,
Yes?
can you please rephrase the question for me? So she's having trouble with her mic.
Simisho?
Yes.
Simisho? Can you
Yes,
hear
yes,
me? Shangaze?
Eh, mlalela ifoni yami yamusa.
Shamase? Yes, I saw you have already 2 websites. I want you to have at least 3 websites, and the website should be able to, you should be able to move from one web page to another web page. That is what today we are doing. Let me look here at some of the students' website.
Yes.
Let me open your website. I can see you have index. I want to be able to move from one of your web pages to another web page. You see, there is done. You see, that's what he has done. And then you can put for us. Instead, I don't want to use the back button. I don't know whether I'm sharing. Let me share. Here is Simisho's work. I want to be able to move from your work, from one of your work to another web page without, this is Simisho's work. Your homepage is supposed to take me to another place.
Okay, yeah, I saw that you told me on your picture.
Yes, you'll be able to, yes. I want to see 3 web pages that are able to move me from one place to another. Let me open another person's website. So you sent me a website today. This is Zambiso's website. And I want the images to be, okay, let me open the Zambiso's website. There is Zambiso's website, okay, smooth dancing. This is supposed to take me somewhere. Today, that's what we are doing. Can you see what I mean? Our work is not taking me to another web page. Are we together? Who can tell me what's the problem with this work? What's the problem with this work? This is supposed to be working. Am I sharing?
Yes, we are sharing.
What is the problem with this work?
I think if you click on links, it's supposed to take you to that. Maybe if you click on smooth dances, it's supposed to take you to smooth dances. But here, if you click, it stays on the same page.
You see? And what is the problem with the email? The email is supposed to take me to an email address, isn't it?
Yes.
It's not. We are going to do it right now. So that's what I want Tambiso to do, to make sure that her work is opening on another web page. Let me open another person's work. Because these are the feedback that we can share right now. You see, I told Siandiswa to make her work not to have double X, but only one single X. But she didn't do the corrections. I sent her an email. It's not supposed to be double X. Yes, her web page is taking me. But her web page, I don't want to use the back button. I'm supposed to have this.
What double X, Doctor, are you talking about? The X's that you are talking about?
She's named her website as index with double X.
Oh, okay.
If you put it on the internet will not take that one as your index page.
Oh, okay.
Because the index, remember, the internet has protocols. So if you put your, put your website on index and then you host it, it will not go through. Because index, all the website in must be indexed. And you see now, our work is supposed to take me. This is not supposed to be static. I don't want to use the back button. I want to be able to see that I can go back to her web page. Okay, let me open another person's web page. But that's a very good trial. I can see students are already doing very well.
Yeah, I can see.
Norma, this is your work? Yes, I can see. You see, Norma has done the, yes, yes. I want to be able to see, yes, yes, try and improve the website a little bit more. The content, add some more images. This is too bold. It's going to frighten people. Norma, make your work a little bit inviting. This is too bold. Remove the bold. There's something, all your work is bold. I don't want to use the back button. You must, all these links, you copy them and put them. You remove these links. These links, they can come down here. I want to see your own links on the top so that all your website is going to look like mine here, whereby it will look like this: dance, homepage, about us. You connect the 3 web pages here. If you're going to have an external link, the external link must be outside. Let us do emails. There is a hyperlink to the email. Hyperlink to the email, you copy this. I'm sharing, okay? If I'm not sharing, you
Yes.
let me know.
Yes, we are sharing.
Okay, I go here, and then I will say, I'll create another small table here. I want to put an email. Let me first of all copy table here and see whether it's going to work. I'll give this to you, don't worry. Then I have to close the table. I want to see how this table is going to look like. File, save. Let me refresh my index. See, this is what I have here. Okay, then this is what I have created here. I can create I can put a, let me try and put let me try and even put a horizontal line. There, the horizontal line. Then this is now below there, and then I can copy there. I'll copy here and say, I'll copy my email. First of all, I can go here. I'll go here and copy. I'll copy this. I'll copy this. I want to put them here. I'll copy this and put it there. I'll copy this and put it there. Okay, then I'll put another one here. I'll copy this, I'll put it I'll share with you this, don't worry. Even observing, we also learn through observing. This is more about trial and error, remember. Nobody can say, I'm the best in this. We are all learning. Then I refresh. You see? So I have homepage, dance, and about us here. Then I can even now copy them as if they are. They look much better. I go here on top. I want to change this table without a border. I put it there, Control S, refresh. So homepage, dance, about us. Then I'll do the same to the other web pages. That's why I like the idea of doing all of them together. I come here, I paste, I save. I go to the other one. I don't know whether I've done all of them. Okay, so that now I'll be able to refresh all of them. You see now they all have the same kind of thing. And then I'll go here. Let me show you what I'll do. I'll go to index. Let me go here. I copy this email. Let me copy that email. I go to my index here. Right below there, I want to put an email. I put an email there. I must copy this so that I can have another column. Then I copy this, I have another column. Remember columns, then I do like that and refresh and go to my home page. You see, email. So let me change the email to myself. I'll give you this, don't worry. I'm just showing you how I want your email address to look like. Once I email you this, you just change to yours. Okay, then I say contact. Just an example. I want to put my name, then you see. I refresh. Contact Dr. Kashie. Once I click there, what is it supposed to do? What do you expect to see? Sandy Siwe, when I click here, what do you expect to see? When I click the contact me, oh sorry. Yes. It's supposed to?
The contact, yeah, I take you to the details where you can contact Dr. Kachi.
It's supposed to open my email, look.
Yes.
You see, that's what it's supposed to do.
Yes.
Can you see that? Yes. So I have my homepage, dance class, about us, and contact Dr. Kashie. Immediately you click there, it opens my email. So let's do another one. So I come here. So what do I do? It's much easier. That's why I was telling you I like to doing one and then I copy the others. I go to my index. I copy this. So that everything is consistent. I go to about us. At the end here, I paste. I go to, and then I save. And then I go to dance. Below there, consistency. I save, and then I refresh. Once I refresh, you see? Can you see that? Yes, that's what we want to do. You see? So that you have your homepage done class even below there, and then you have it also at the top. Okay? So what have we done? We have put a table. Put a table here. And the table is 100%. So what I can do for now, I can tell you to copy this table, even as it is. That's how you learn. You copy this table. I'll give it to you this work. Copy this table and listen to this video. Copy this table as it is from there. Okay? Copy. Then go to your website that you have already designed, or you are designing, or you are going to start, and then open your website here, index, and then say, this is my HTML heading, this is my first website, and then I can copy so many things. I'll copy some of them for you. This is the body color, heading, and then I can even decide from now on, I'm just giving you an example. Let me not work on the index. Let me not work on the index. Let me work on the dance, so that you can see how different they will look like. I'll come here and paste this work there. Once I paste this work there, I say File, Save. Then I will go to my dance. You see, it has copied this. Can you see that? This is how you start. You learn by through trial and error. Then what will you do? You enter this information there a bit, you enter that information a bit, and then enter that information a bit, and then you decide from now on, I am going to remove all this content, and I'm going to put the content that has nothing but a table. So what can I do? Let me tell you what I will do. You see, this is the only information that I've copied together with the email. See, I've copied this table. Are we together? You look at this recording. This is what I've done. So what am I going to do? I'm going to delete this work. And then I'm going to save, and then I'm going to refresh. That's what I'm going to do. I've deleted too much. I didn't want to delete to the end. I didn't want to delete to the end. Let me see. I've deleted too much. Let me just copy again. Let me copy one more. That's what I have. That's what I have. So what do I have? I have a template of about, or is it dance? It's dance. I have a template on dance. Let me close the other one so that I am not get confused. So why am I doing this? To have a fresh page, which is talking to the others, but now I'm going to use it to do my own thing. But this time, because I've learned how to design a website, I will do nothing but use tables only. In fact, what you can do, I can even put here for now, I can even put here, I don't know if I put one, it will work. Let me see. Let me try. No, it's not showing. I wanted to have a border, but there is no border so far. But at least you have a rough idea of what I'm doing. I want to create the whole website to be nothing but tables. So the first line, I leave it as it is. Then I can also put another horizontal line. Let me put another horizontal line so that you can see where each one of them is ending. Okay, so I will leave the first one as it is. This one will be my end. Then I will work on the middle and start changing and putting my content. Then I will go to my assignment that I have been given. I'm just giving you now an example of what I will do. I hope I'm sharing. If I'm not, you let me know. I don't know whether any of you put the content. I want the content for our website. I'll open this. I'll open this. And then I can start changing. I just want to show you what I will do. I'll share with you this. I will go to my website. I want to change my work to have as much. I will leave the first one. That one is okay. I will leave the last one. That one is okay. I want to now to start working on what is in between this one. This is where which will involve my content. So I remove index here. I put overview. Just as an example. I go here. I copy this information. I don't want to have too much information, but just as an example. This ones, they are all one line. So it means overview. I'll share with you this, don't worry. Then I'll call this one dancing centers. Then I will go here and say history, just as an example. You see, now I'm beginning to change my work. Then I will go here and say description. So that when you put your work on a table, it will be much easier for you to start working on it. Then I can come here and say, this is the information I want to put under history. So what do? This is history. This is table. This is table data is one column. So what do? I can create now another column. So what will I do? I can come here. I'm just giving you an example of what I want you to play around with. You can do like that. You can do like that. You can do like that. Just as I'm playing around, and then I refresh. You see, I didn't want them to be too many rows. They're supposed to be, these are rows, and they're supposed to be columns. You see, that's what I want. I want to have as many columns as possible. And then what do? Let me just show you. History, I'll copy here. This is the first history. I leave it as it is. I come here and change this one. You see, now I'm beginning to change my work. It's not looking so neat, but as I play around with it, you'll see what will happen. I'm having a problem because of I haven't specified the length, but let me just play around and see. I'm just playing around here and see. See, this is what I want to do. This is what I'm trying to do. This is an example of how now I'm designing my website, but now I'm designing my website all the way using tables. Let me try and put an image now. Let me see. Which website is this? This website is dance. I want to open another one here. Let me copy this website here. Let me copy this image here. I want to add this. Okay, you see now what I did? My table is starting there. I copied the table rows, overview. I have so many overviews here. It's supposed to be history or lessons. Okay, overview, lessons, dancers, and so forth. Then, so this is the first table row, then the second table row. So I want to have another one. So what do? Let me try and copy this. I copy this up to there. That's what I normally do. I copy this. I paste it there. Let's see what will happen. You see, now I have another one. Just an example, but this time I want to put an image. So I'll copy this image here. And here I put an image. Okay. Then here I'll put a different image. And here I'll put a different image. And here I'll put a different image. Okay. I'm just playing around. And then you see. And then I continue. And then I continue. You see? So I can even now copy. I can even take this work again from here. All the way to, without taking overview. I can even take the whole thing. Let me just take the whole thing from there, just for fun, because you can check this video. I can take this. If I copy it here, what will happen? I will have another row that looks similar like that. You see, now my website is looking like that. So that now the website, you are able to play around and have columns, rows, and as we get better, we can now be able even to remove. So that they're not all the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are 4. Let's see if we can be able to make this one to be 2. Okay? Are we together? Yes. Are we together, students?
Yes.
Okay, I continue. Yes. Are we together? So far I've just copied, pasted, because remember, in websites, a website only works when it is in tables, because tables is the one that will be able to manipulate columns, rows. Okay, so what I want to do is that I want to manipulate again. So far I have something which is working. I'll share with you this one. So my contact, about us, whatever. Okay, but now I want to play around and reduce this one instead of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see if I can be able to make them into 2. Let me see. But I have to know which one I am doing. It means I'm going to play around from here to there. It's a challenge, because if you make a mistake, the whole thing doesn't work. I want to make this one instead of 4 what? 4 what? 4. Are there 4 columns? Are they 4 columns or 4 rows? 4 columns, isn't it? There are 4 columns. So what will I reduce? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me try and remove this one and see how it will work. Let me try and remove this one. I see whether it will give me 2 instead of 4. You see, it's giving me that. And that is now where we have another challenge. What we normally do is, that's why we have this tutorial on tables. Because tables are very, very challenging. Why tables? Because, tables are probably one of the most important HTML, because not only are they used, it is where you put the information. You cannot be able to control the layout of your website without tables. And yet it's becoming very, very complex. So what is happening? My table is refusing to move from one corner to another. So what do? I have to do something which is called to span.
Doctor?
Yes.
How much work I was still left with for today? Because
there's nothing more. I was only just playing around with that. Nothing more.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay, because
time.
Yes, it's time. Yeah, yes. I have another Zoom meeting at 12:30, but I will be a bit late.
Yeah, my intention was just to keep just pushing you and informing you of what I can do and what we can do. Have we done so much today? Have we done a lot? Have you learned something?
Yes, I have learned something.
The others, if I share with you this, will you be able now to do something?
Yes, I would be sure. Like if
Submission?
I have,
Yes. Yes. I'm listening.
yes, if I have this recording and the laptop next to me, I think I can be able to try something.
Okay. Norma? The others?
Yes, doctor.
Have you learned something?
Yes, can you please say all the work?
Yes, I'm going to share all this work because I want students to improve this assignment that they have emailed me so that your assignment looks more better. Is that okay for all students? So that I'll send an email to all the students and ask them, please check this video and improve the work. Is that okay?
Yes.
And remember, I'm only an email away from you. Send me an email. Then if you want us to meet next week, because I want you to think about it, you tell me, we meet and do more. Right now, I'm going to improve this website before I share with you. I will improve here to make it sure that it is spanning from here to there. You see, I want you to move this work to move from there to the corner. Then you can be able to create your own website looking nice and excellent. Any other question? Have you gained a lot? Have you gained something?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
doctor.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me know whether you want us to meet next week. I do more. And you can share with me and ask me questions on email. Once this video finishes processing, I will share with you. Then you can use it to do your work. And I will share with you this website. Thank you very much for your participation and for your time. I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Yes.
doctor.
Thank you. Okay, bye.